Okay, so I do not know. So basically, just today's video is nothing much to it. Um, just watching the sunset if we can. Um, I do not know what's currently going on behind me, so it's just basically the silhouette of me. But yeah, uh, life has been pretty interesting the past few months, I guess. Nothing too much, but my birthday is tomorrow. This is a silhouette of me, but my birthday is tomorrow. I just like the silhouette a bit better. Birthday is tomorrow. Turning 18. There's just a lot on my mind currently. Basically, just like the responsibilities and whatever comes with it. Oh my god. But it's basically the responsibilities and what there is to come with it. There's a lot that I think about currently. Just basically adulthood, what I'm gonna do in the future. But if we get more into it, basically, if I'm being honest, I really do want to do YouTube as a job. But we'll see how that goes. I do not know what this truck is doing, but basic, like it's actually starting to get on my nerves. I just hate how lighting works sometimes, but yeah. Um, Life has just been a bit too not like sad, but just like in the mix of it. Like I'm just thinking too much about what's going to happen in the next few days or tomorrow, basically. But I'm just ready for what life is to bring me. Um, Sorry, I'm just very self conscious when it comes to recording in public, as I am currently. But yeah, I know you guys are gonna get tired of seeing a silhouette or whatever. But yeah, life is just a bit. I don't know. I wouldn't say annoying. I would just say stressful at times. Um, yeah, there's not much I can do about it either. That's the thing, cause like life is life, I guess. Let me sit on my car. Let me sit on my car. But I guess life is just life, to be honest. There's not much you can do about it. Um, Life has just been interesting when it comes to certain things. There's not much I can do about it or much control I have when it comes to life. But yeah, this is super sketch. But yeah, just been thinking a lot when it comes to certain aspects of life. Is this a DoorDash? What is this? I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. But basically, let me adjust my camera angle. That is not a good camera angle. Hopefully that's a bit more in center, but yeah. I just been thinking a lot when it comes to life recently. Um, for example, once we're born into this world, there's this not light brought upon us, or there is kind of, but there's just more so this burden on you. That's for anyone. There's just if you're not born into to a high class family, you're born into a low class family or a medium class family. I was born in the low class family, um, but there's so many things I've learned about life that is kind of interesting when it comes to that, and there's not much I can do about it if that makes sense. Like, for example, I'm grateful. I'm Hispanic. I've grown up. There's so many life experiences I've gone through that are just stuff I can't like say I wish it never happened because they're just lessons or experiences that I just experienced when it comes to life. But yeah, another thing is that just keep in mind when life just gets difficult, just keep going with it. Because one day this is all going to be gone. There's not going to be much you can do about it. And there's not much control you have about it. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is just enjoy the time you have while you're here. And don't stress out about something or someone for no reason when there is no apparent, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no control you have about it. It doesn't matter. It's not under your control. Nothing this world does to you or gives to you is under your control. It's all either things you've done, decisions, or just other things people want to do. And there's not much control you have about it. So that's something I've learned to get into my head is that most people don't care in real life. Even though I'm like kind of nervous when it comes to recording, it's just most people don't care. There's just certain things in life where people seriously do not give a shit. And it's just sad sometimes because as natural human beings, it's sad because you think about someone and, for example, you love someone. So here's one of my life experiences. You love someone, you care about them a lot, and just out of nowhere they just stops. It's gone. It's no longer there. What can you do about it? Nothing. The only thing you can do is just improve yourself, be better, and that's what I did. That's the reason I started going to the gym. I started going to the gym because I was in a tough spot where I was just lost in my life. I just didn't feel motivated, and I didn't feel like just living on. And it sounds kind of sad, and it is. That's the reality. But it's just keeping in mind that life is gonna bring challenges to you, and there's not much you can do about it. I have so many other challenges in my life that I would love to talk about, but this is more personal. So for example, like I said, there's just people. For example, like I said a bit ago, I thought I was in love. I thought I loved the person that I really did, but then that person turned out to just wanted to be by themselves, and I didn't have much control about that, even though I've begged and just I begged. I won't lie. I begged to get back. I begged to. There wasn't nothing that I could do. There was no change in me. It wasn't my decision. It was basically their decision, you know. Um, but what I'm getting at is there's so much life has that you is unexpected. I never expected this person in my life really. Like if I would have gone to last year and then been like, oh, this person's gonna be in my, I would have never expected that. There's just no way that I would have actually guessed that I would have had someone to love, to care about, and they throw it all away. And there's not much you can do about that. That's my example. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is just enjoy life. Don't stress over the small things. The small things don't matter as much as you think they do, even though they might hurt you and then might end up making you feel like crap. In reality, those small things really don't matter. And I know it sounds hurtful and true, like it's the truth sometimes. And it hurts me saying this, but I know it's the truth. Another thing is the responsibilities I'm going to take on as an adult now. So I plan on moving out once I'm graduate from school. I either plan on going to Vancouver or LA, one of the two, but I'm currently towards LA the most. Those are the two spots I'm thinking about currently. Um, I'm thinking about Miami currently too, but the responsibility, the thought of that in 7 months, 8 months, I need to have my shit straight. I need to have everything in order. I need to have not my life in order, but I need to have my responsibilities in order. I need to know what I'm doing with my life so that way when I actually comes to that time, I don't freak out and then end up just panicking, you know? Because if I panic, it's gonna suck. Why is this guy honking? Okay. But the more I panic, the more it's gonna like hurt, I guess. See, this is why I don't like talking in public because like it just it throws me off a bit. But basically, um, yeah. The responsibilities I'm about to take on are just responsibilities that I can't control, and they're just responsibilities that I need to take in as an adult. There's just so much in life that's going to happen that I don't know or expect it to, you know? So many things are going to be thrown at me once I move out where I might be stressed and I don't know, like I said, there's just so much. Another thing is I'm 18. Time goes by quick. I feel like it was just yesterday. I was 4 years old, 7, 8. I remember at this age I used to go to garage sales with my grandpa and mom a lot. I just remember I remember it so vividly. I remember playing Black Ops 2 late at night, playing Minecraft super late at night with friends, online friends I never knew. There's just this reminiscing of wanting to go back. I feel like I rushed my 18 years, kind of. And it kind of makes me sad because I rushed my life for no reason. Like, there was no point. Like, when I was in middle school, I dreaded of being 18. I dreaded of being this age. And in reality, when I talk about it, or let me zoom this out a bit more. But in reality, when I just talk about it, it just makes me sad because life just goes away. You're slowly getting at an age where each year that you go by, that's a year closer to death. And that's how I take it in. And you don't know when, what, or where, when you're gonna die. And that's another thing. I still have a problem with existential crisis, which is basically I panic of the fear of death. When I think about it too much, I just panic because just think about it. Once you're gone, it's just it's abnormal to think that you're no longer here. Like none of this is all. Yeah, basically, I just been thinking a lot when it comes to existential crisis, just death things. Nothing much. What are these people doing? Just nothing much to it. Um, but like I said, I'm 18. I'm happy about it, but at the same time, it's just more of like a I don't know what to do. I don't like this. There's too many people walking through this alleyway, and it just feels weird. But there's just a lot that comes with it, and there's not much control I have about it. So, like for example, I work tomorrow on my birthday, and because I decided to. Not much of a choice I have, kind of. I did have a choice, but I decided to work. But yeah, another thing I will say is that sorry, I'm just like not trying to speak in front of people because I just feel weird about it. But basically, life just starts to dim down a bit, I guess. Like there's so much. Let me pick up my bag because I don't want to get stolen. Let me pick up my bag. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is life isn't as difficult as I put it to be, but then when you think about your life lessons or anything else that goes on in your life, you make it to be out super difficult, you know? So that's something. You make it to be super difficult. You make it to be something you have no control of, I guess, even though you kind of do. But it's just something you can't control, and there's not much about it that you kind of can do, I guess. So like I think I have all this control in my life. And I do have control in my life. But there's just things life is going to throw at you that you can't really fix. That's something you have to understand and just be able to get is that once life happens, it happens. And it's kind of like I said, I'm just rambling at this point, kind of. It's just more of like a if you watch this video, I appreciate you because this is going to be a long video, but let me shorten this down. It's just basically life is going to throw things at you at such unexpected moments, and you have to be prepared for it. No matter how much you think you are prepared, you're never prepared. I thought I was going to be prepared for what was going to be thrown at me. I never thought it would happen to me, and it happened, and it was thrown at me, and it hurt. And I found a way to combat that feeling, and I kind of still struggle with it, but not as much as I used to. Um, it's just a point where you gotta find something to believe in, to do, and just not sit and do nothing. That's why I started picking up the camera again, is because I got tired of just sitting in my room doing nothing, just chilling and just literally just decaying in my room. I was doing nothing. I was just at a low point in my life. So basically depression. So I got to a point of depression. And it's super difficult to talk about it because it's sad to know that that was me, if that makes sense. It's sad to know that I got to a state in my life where I was depressive, and it doesn't. I don't believe in that in a kind of way. I don't believe in it because I know you can combat it. I know you can beat it. You're not born with depression. It's just something you it happens, and it's just more of a mentality kind of thing. And I was able to beat that depression, I guess. So that's why I started going to the gym. Like you guys can see, my progress is something I would have never expected because there's just so much progress I have. Um, Another thing is that life is going to get more difficult, and it doesn't matter what I'm talking. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. It just there's just so much. I'm still 18, and I probably don't doubt if there's some older person being like, this kid does not know what's waiting for him. And I don't. I really don't know what's waiting for me in the future. It's just, that's what I'm scared of, and that's why I rush things. That's why I rush life, because I don't know what awaits in the future, and I just want to get it over with. It's just sad, but it's just something that I have to be able to combat, if that makes sense. Life will never be nice to you. You'll always have difficult times in life. And yeah, let me record a TikTok. Let me record a quick TikTok. But yeah, life will basically get super difficult, and there's not much you can do about it. There's not much you can do about it when it comes to life. Even though you try and try, and there's not much, but um, you guys should check out my YouTube video if you guys want to. Not making you guys to, but you guys should check out my YouTube video. Currently about to turn 18 for my birthday tomorrow, so go check it out as a birthday gift. So I'd appreciate it. So basically, I was just recording that just for a TikTok and later. Just don't rush life. Don't rush life. Take it easy. Don't overthink things. Don't think it's the end of the world just because something didn't happen that you wanted it to. And don't push things that shouldn't be pushed. Let it happen through time. I learned that the hard way. And it's something that I reminisce about too. It's just like, don't think about it as much. Don't stop thinking about it. Um, I will say, I'm 18. I know just the fact that knowing that I'm an adult kind of scares me, but at the same time doesn't. There's just a whole new world perspective that is kind of brought into my eyes now that I didn't think about yesterday, but now since tomorrow's the day, I just think about it more. And there's not much control I have about it. Um, just keep in mind, life is difficult. No matter what, I just keep saying the same shit. I'm so sorry. I just keep saying the same shit. Um, but yeah, enjoy nature. Enjoy the people around you. Especially enjoy your siblings. I cannot tell you how much. I have two younger siblings. One is really young. One is really older. Not older, but 5. I'm 18, but just looking back on it and just seeing them grow up, and it's just crazy how quick they grow up. They're not even my kids or anything, but it's just quick seeing how your siblings can grow up as quick, and you can just miss everything in a flash, just because you're focused on things you shouldn't be focused on. I will say, I feel like I wasted half, if not most of my teen years worrying about what am I gonna do in my life. But that's good, I guess, because I don't have to worry about it now that I'm older. Um, there's a lot more I have to worry about, in a sense. But I'm just trying to make sure I don't get fucking robbed right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the hell? But yeah, I feel like I wasted my teen years focusing on problems that haven't happened yet, but once they happen, I was prepared for them. Another thing is I wasted my teen years worrying about news. That sounds weird, but that's one thing I worried about for some reason. The news. I would pay too much attention to what was going on the news, and yeah, nostalgia wise, there's just so much I remember that is just sad. But like for example, I remember the first time I went to California. It was so beautiful. Like in a sense, I can't explain it, and I want to go back to California. But now that I'm that adult, when I look at the how much you got to pay for rent, taxes, just food, all your expenses, it's just crazy to see all that add up. I don't get it how people do it there sometimes. Went to Miami a year ago. Um, I'm thinking about moving there currently, and I think I'm really set on that. Unless I really go to school, and if I do go to school, I'm currently looking at Vancouver Film School. It's just something that I really want to do. It's just something about me is I want to go into film, so cinematography. I would like to be a director someday, make my own movies, and that's why I kind of do videos. I know they're not really movies, but they're just more so of a little video thing. But yeah, um, just keep in mind. Oh my God, I dropped you guys. Just keep in mind, life is gonna be difficult, and there's not much you can do about it. As much as you try and try and try, there's not much. Let me fix you guys real quick, 'cause I don't want you guys to fall. Let me fix you guys. I'm just fixing my tripod real quick. One song I've been thinking about a lot is a song by Juju and his sister. I'd say check it out, but that's basically that song just defines my whole summer is me wasting my summer on someone on trying to get back with someone that really didn't care in the first place, if that makes sense. Or they did, but then I just wasted my summer trying to get back with them. Um, that song I really love. It just like for example, the songs remind like you can see that sunset. You guys can see that. It looks super nice. It's just something super beautiful about it. I'll fix that. I'll fix that in a minute. But there's something beautiful about it. You can see it just looks so nice. And the reason I recorded this basically at sunset, or this is my metaphor for it, is we're born into light, and once it's all gone, you're brought into death. And there's not much you can do about it when it comes to that kind of situation. If that makes sense. Even though you try, I just feel like there's something bad about it. Like I just seriously don't feel comfortable here. It's dark, but things happen for a reason, kind of. But yeah, in a sense, if life just happens at random, I gotta sneeze. Oh my God. But in a sense, life happens, and there's not much you can do about it. Um, yeah. I feel like this whole video is just me rambling, and there's not much I'm talking about. It's just a bunch of nonsense and gibberish that I'm saying, but there's a lot to take into account for everything. Um, and yeah, I just been thinking a lot when it comes to stuff. The lady just looked at me and she like turned back quickly. But yeah, there's just so much. Just appreciate life, basically. Don't take it for granted. Um, enjoy. If you're still a kid, enjoy it. Um, and if you're older, I don't know. You've kind of already enjoyed life, I guess. But I'm 18. I just have a lot of dreams and aspirations that I have. Like I said, I would love to have a lot of money. I would love to drive fancy cars, but with that, it takes hard work and dedication. And, ow, you fucking bitch. There's mosquitoes here. They're starting to bite me, and that one actually fucking hurt. I've never been bit by a mosquito that actually hurts, and that one actually hurt. So, I'm gonna go back before I get like Ebola or some shit. But, yeah. Basically, I'm 18. I'm happy. Kind of. But I'm happy. It's just glad to know that I've reached that point. That means I'm closer to like 30. There's nothing wrong with being 30, but just knowing that I'm 30, I don't picture myself being 30. Like, I just don't picture it, really. I can picture myself being 25. I can't picture myself being past that, but it's going to happen eventually. So, I'm going to go buy me a little cupcake, and let's go get a candle for it. And let's blow it out. Let's make a wish, and let's hope it comes true. While I do that, let's play that song by Juju. Shout out to him. I really love that song. It literally explains how I feel currently and just life in general. It's just a beautiful song. I would just recommend going and listening to that. And I know those who stick along for the ride, like just listening to my whole rant, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. And don't stress about life. Don't stress about things you shouldn't be stressing about. Worry about you only, and worry about being a better person in the world and how you can make the world better. That's all I ask for my viewers. If you stick this far, be a better person. Try and help somebody out today. Just be a good person. That's all I ask for you guys, for my viewers. Thank you guys for watching too. I'm currently on the road to 100. I'm so happy once we reach 100 subscribers, but thank you guys. Let's go do that. Let's go get that cupcake. Let's go make my wish. I have a lot of wishes, but there's one that I have in mind. You guys probably already know what that wish is. So let's go make that wish. Let's stop thinking about me turning 18. And let's go celebrate me turning 18. So all this aside, let's go do that, because it's kind of getting dark, and there's like really no point in me being out here still. But yep, keep that in mind. Once we're brought into light, we're brought into darkness. It's all gone. Death be upon us. Death is awaiting. We all die. No, we basically do all die, but like, in all jokeness, don't stress about it too much. Watch me stress about it tonight. But yeah, we're brought into light, and then you're brought into darkness, which is basically just death. So yeah, let's go get my cupcake. Not my cupcake. I don't care. Let's just go get whatever I need to get, because these mosquitoes are actually like killing me right now. Let's go do that. Look at that arb. Look at that arb right there. But yeah, look at that sunset too. Beautiful sunset. I'm a senior in high school. I'm happy. Life is good. But yeah, looking forward to these next couple of months before the year ends. And yeah, planning on going to New York still for Christmas. Thinking about going in October. Not sure yet, but okay, I'm rambling. We're brought into light, and you're brought into darkness, to death. Let's go get our cupcake. Okay, so we got a muffin. Hopefully you guys can hear me though. We got the muffin. I didn't vlog. Fuck, I didn't show myself buying the shit. Okay. Oh well. Okay. Let's play that song. But yeah. Happy 18th birthday to me. Don't worry, this isn't sad. This is something I decided to do. But happy 18th birthday to me. I hope all of you guys, all your dreams and aspirations come true. Just remember, work hard. Do you. Don't listen to what other people say, even though they might be dicks sometimes. But do you. Do yourself. Be happy. Don't pay attention to others. And happy 18th birthday to me. Yay! I'm 18 now, technically not. Like, Fuck it, I'm trying to fuck up this cupcake, this muffin. Fuck that. This is a blueberry. The deliciousness on it. It's so good. I couldn't ask for anything else. There's so much more I can ask for. This is super good. Now, let's resume that song.